What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 6 of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we finished making our way through Mount Moon. We picked up our Dome Fossil on the way out after beating up a super nerd. And then we caught a Sandshrew in the grass outside of the city. Took on a couple trainers inside the Cerulean Gym, and that's where we left it. In today's episode, hopefully we'll be taking on Misty, making our way up, and taking on Jordan. Actually, let's go ahead and try and take on Jordan first. I think the gym can wait. You know what's funny? That guy, I used to think that the cave entrance was like a tall, British guard top hat looking thing. Didn't register with me until later. Just kind of like the Nurse Joy sprite that it was. Just my 5-year-old imagination. So in between episodes, leveled up the team a bit. Got Neck up to level 18, Jerry up to level 18, Pumpkin to level 18. Pumpkin learned some good moves as a bug flying type. Now we've got Confusion, and then most importantly, we've got Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and Stun Spore, which are going to be good for catching Pokemon and whittling down Pokemon that are just going to be pains in our bums, like defensive walls or something like that, where we don't have a good type to go up against them. Sally's up to 18, Chester's to 18, and Henry's up to 19. So I'll go ahead and switch Henry to the front of the party because I'm not sure what Jordan's going to lead off with. If memory serves, I want to say it's going to be Pidgey or Pidgeotto. Yo, Shane, you're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Shane. Wonder how smart they really are. Jordan wants to fight. Pidgeotto. Okay, so he got the evolution too. That bird is thick. It's finding all the worms. All right. Let's just get this started with the big old horn attack. As you saw from the levels, got everybody to about 18 to 19. I wanted them to be a ground, whatever. I did a bunch of grinding off screen to the west of the city, and there's like level 10 to 12 stuff to train against, which is, it's annoying to try and get this high of a level when you're training against such low level stuff, and that Sand attack's done me in. So I, with the speed up button, I think it took me about 30 minutes of just sitting there grinding to get to where we are. So it's no joke. This game is kind of brutal as far as the levels and the curve goes. I think when I save the game and load it back up, it shows you how long I've played, and I think even after 5 episodes that are all 30 minutes or so, my play time according to the game, of course using the speed up button, is like 10.5 hours or something like that. So it really shows you how much time has been spent with the speed up button going. All right, so Pidgeotto's out of the way. Let's get some experience going around the team. Jordan's about to use Abra. Well, I'm not worried about that, so I will switch to, this will be a good opportunity to get Jerry some experience. So now come back. And Abra's not going to have anything to hit me. It's going to try and teleport. And I missed. It's not going to work because you can't do that in a trainer battle. Jordan, I thought you said your Pokemon were smart. Why are they trying to use moves that you can't use? Nice. Jerry's up to level 19. He should be evolving soon. I'm not sure if it's 19, 20, somewhere around there. Let's have a good old-fashioned Rattata off. Ours is far superior to yours. We'll hit it with a Hyper Fang. One hit KO. Show him how to do it. Alright, last but not least, he's still got a Squirtle. Alright. I'm gonna just add insult to injury and beat your Squirtle with my level 19 Rattata. Maybe we can get that level, maybe not. Well, Hyper Fang is pretty powerful. I'm digging it. Alright, so one more Hyper Fang will do the trick, and that's it. Jordan's in the books. Not bad. Shane defeated Jordan. Hey, take it easy. You won already. You know it. Guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. if he's smelling us, maybe we're not taking enough showers on our 10-year-old adventure. Let's go ahead and heal up, and we'll make our way up the Nugget Bridge. Take on a couple of those trainers and see if we can pick up a nugget, which we can sell for a fat stack of cash. Pokemon are fighting fit. Not gonna mash A. Gonna hammer B. Get out of there without talking to Nurse Joy for a second time. We like her, but not that much. Who do we want to put out front for this gauntlet of trainers? Let's throw... I was gonna say let's throw Snake up there, but on second thought, let's throw Jerry up there, get him levels. Maybe get that Raticate. It's not as fat as Alolan Rattata and Raticate. Faticate. This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? Yeah. Because you're probably gonna have Rattata, Pidgey, Weedle, Caterpie. There it is. Alright, so we're just going to cruise through these trainers. I think the question of the day is, what games have you been playing lately, or what games are you excited for? So ever since I've been in lockdown, COVID quarantine since March, I've been playing through a lot of older games, things that I've had in a backlog for a really long time, but just never really had the chance to get around to. I started off, I bought like 20 games on GameStop. They were having a sale. They had like buy 2 get 2 free on used games, and I bought like 20 games. So I started off playing through all the Uncharted series. I did 1 through 4 and played them on the hardest difficulties, got all the trophies for all 4 of them. It was that's not true. I didn't get all the trophies on 4 yet because it's like a survival mode where you have to fight wave after wave of enemies, and in order to get all the trophies, you have to beat all the waves on the hardest difficulties and get 3 stars, which is the maximum amount of stars, and that requires a couple, extra teammates who know what they're doing, and a lot of grinding, and I just did not have the patience or attention span for it. I enjoyed the campaign and all the trophy hunting that entailed, but the survival based co-op stuff, when I didn't really have a co-op partner, wasn't gonna do it. So I played through Uncharted 1, 2, 3, 4. I played through Uncharted Lost Legacy, which is kind of a spin-off game that doesn't involve Nathan Drake. I picked up Gears of War 4, which I hadn't played yet, and ran through that. Currently playing Gears of War 5. I haven't made it very far in the campaign because I got sidetracked with a lot of Horde stuff, which is another survival-based or survival wave-based thing, but there's good matchmaking for it. It's a popular, fairly recent title, so if you want to play with other people, it's not too difficult to find a lobby and get in with people who know what they're doing. So, Uncharted 4, on the other hand, came out in 2016. The multiplayer wasn't a big aspect of that game to begin with, so it's kind of dead-ish. I've really been enjoying that. I've got Game Pass, so I've just been blowing through games. I didn't even see what's coming out. I think it's Ekans. I think I saw Ekans. I'll switch into Pumpkin. This will be a good opportunity to show off Confusion. Yep, that's right. Man, that sprite does not look anything like what Ekans ended up looking like in the anime. The face is like way too, I don't know, bulgy. I feel like in the anime it was just kind of a danger noodle. It was just kind of a tube. I almost got the one-hit knockout. I'll hit one more Confusion. I don't have any other attacking moves, so all the powders aren't going to do us any good. And I don't think you can poison a poison type, so about to use Zubat. Another poison type, I'll stay in. Another Confusion. Got a Confusion with your name on it. So I've got, during quarantine, I actually subscribed to Xbox Game Pass, which is basically the Netflix of Xbox. You can subscribe for $15 a month or whatever and have access to hundreds of games that you can download on PC and Xbox. And that's another game in the Gears franchise I played through. I went through Gears Tactics, which is a turn-based strategy game set in the Gears universe, which is kind of cool. What? Jerry's evolving? I didn't know Pokemon evolved. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eradicate. That's the same little fella that tried to take me down in Mount Moon. I think I heard my dog at the door. Maybe it's my imagination. Switch Sally up front. She's getting a little bit left behind. I'm number 4, getting tired. Nah, I could go all day. But I've never played a turn-based strategy game before. If you're, familiar with XCOM, I think that's one of the more popular titles out there in that space. I've never played that, but I don't think Gears is considered as in-depth as XCOM. It's kind of a watered-down vanilla turn-based strategy game, but I think they're trying to capitalize on the success of the Gears franchise and make an entertaining game. Nidoran female will stay in. That game was kind of challenging to get the hang of, but it was fun once you got going. Last night, I actually started Ori in the Blind Forest, which, of course, we get poisoned. We'll go ahead and finish off this Nidoran. Sprint back to the Pokemon Center. Heal that up. I'm not wasting an antidote when we just have to run down a bridge. Not worth the money. Even though she gave us 240 bucks. I mean, I could probably buy an antidote, maybe. All right, speed, speed, speed. I am speed. But if you're not familiar with Ori, it's kind of I think people would probably describe it as Metroidvania style game where you start off with no skills or abilities, and as you make your way through the game, and unlock new abilities, you can access new areas that you previously were blocked off from before. Like very early on, I got like a charge attack that you charge up energy and release it, and it can break, blocks that were preventing you from passing. And that's about as far as I've gotten so far. I played for about an hour, but it's kind of similar vein to Hollow Knight, if you've played that game, where again, Metroidvania style game, unlock a couple different skills as you go along, access more parts of the map, find more health or energy or other abilities, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of fun. I've been looking forward to getting into that, and I've heard good things about it. And the beauty of it is there's a sequel. So I'm not sure if it's a direct sequel. It's Ori and the Will of the Wisps or something like that. So if I finish it, really like it, boom, I already know what I'm playing next. It's kind of like what I was talking about with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where it's like, it's nice, I don't have to think. I know what I'm playing next, or I know what I'm watching next. All right, Mankey, I don't think we've seen one of those before. Obviously I've seen one before, but I haven't seen in game. We were too much, man. All right, let's take on this. Oh, I'm not going to take him on. He's going to congratulate us and definitely not try to fight us at all. You beat our 5 contest trainers. Darn right. You earned a fabulous prize, a nugget. Would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Want to join? I wish it gave you the option to say yes. Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join.
Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
It's kind of bold to just have your recruiting efforts just standing out on a bridge outside a prominent city. This isn't like just outside Pallet Town or some small podunk town. This is, Cerulean Snow. Lavender Town? Where's Erica? I'm really blanking. I can imagine it. I must have it. I have it written down here somewhere. Hold, please. Celadon. That's what I'm looking for. And we got stuck in a little wrap attack. All right. There we go. Take it out. Shoot. I'm done with you. Big on. What do you got next? Zubat? Yep. Yes, we'll swap into Pumpkin. No, come back. Hit him with that big, thick confusion, and maybe 2 of those will do the trick, unless we got a crit, but we didn't. It's funny, last time I recorded, I was sitting there saying, oh, I'll just record a couple episodes back to back, have something to edit during the week, and I took a break. I thought I would... you are good. Thank you. I thought I would, relax a little bit. With your ability, you could become a top leader in Team Rocket. Okay, that's it. Just gonna stand there. All right. I thought I would take a break, take a breather, because, if you haven't recorded videos before, you might not think it's too terribly stressful, but there's a certain amount of energy it takes to be like on for 20 to 30 minutes at a time and feel like you have to be entertaining or just simply coherent. Sometimes I feel like I'm not, so I thought I would take a break, relax, maybe have a bite to eat, and I ended up doing, going grocery shopping, giving my dogs baths, vacuuming, doing other stuff with my girlfriend to clean up the house, and before I knew it, it was like 8:30, and I was just like, I'll record one tomorrow, and then tomorrow I didn't, and then Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday I didn't. So here we are on Thursday afternoon, and I'm finally getting around to recording the next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that nugget that we were just given for 5 bands. And I'll buy some items because, yes, please. This is the most money we've ever had. Can't buy great balls yet, which is unfortunate. But I will buy, I don't know how many potions I have, but it can't hurt to grab like 4 more. And a couple more Pokeballs, because we used a couple. Ketchin and Sandshrew and Zubat and Spearow. We caught those, right? Yeah. Because we're a Pokemon master. So yeah, finally getting around to recording this on a Thursday evening. Hope you guys had a good week, and if this is going up on a weekend, hope you're having a good time. Cyberpunk just came out today, so maybe you're waiting 8 years for Cyberpunk to release and you're excited about that. Maybe you picked it up. I've heard it's kind of a buggy mess, so I'm not too disappointed that I'm not playing that right now. But we are going to step into this grass, and I'm really crossing my fingers that we can get something saucy. And if you know, you know. So let's take a look real quick, see if we can get it. There's something here that's only available here and up on the routes to the east. Come on. And we already have a lot of the available encounters. We already have a Pidgey, so we'll run from that. Got away safely. Alright, we already have a Caterpie. Run from that. Already have a Caterpie. Run from that. Already have a Caterpie. Run from that. There's only 2 things in this grass, I think, that we don't have. And one of them is a Bellsprout, which I would take. The other... Now, we only have 1 shot at this. We have to throw our Great Ball immediately. Luckily, we found that random item laying on the ground. The hidden item. There he goes. What a turd. Oh, man. So if we had captured that Abra, there's a cool glitch you can do where you can catch a Mew on the Nugget Bridge. Now, he is available in this grass up here, so we're going to try one more time. If we are cross our fingers and toes and pray to whatever deity it is you pray to. Metapod, that's dupes because we've got Pumpkin. And it's a Bellsprout. Oh, man. Ah, bummer. That's all right. We definitely needed a grass team, and this could have some good synergy with the team. I was talking about needing a fire water grass core, and we have asked and we have received. I'm gonna go ahead and actually Jerry's pretty strong now. I was gonna swap into Pumpkin. Confuse Ray's not gonna, it's gonna be super effective. I don't want to knock it out. So I'll switch into Henry. I'll hit him with a weak Poison Sting. It's super effective against grass, not very effective against poison, so hopefully, the neutral hit doesn't do too much damage. Okay, that's a crit. Not very effective. That's not true. We know it's neutral effective. And we're going to have to start throwing some Pokeballs. Good thing we got 8. That's a bummer. I was hoping to get that Abra because Abra is, first of all, Psychic's a great type in this generation. Great type. Talked a little bit earlier about how its only weaknesses are Ghost and Bug, and there's almost no Ghost or Bug type moves. I think there's Twin Needle and Pin Missile, and I think the only Pokemon that get those are like Beedrill and Jolteon, and we are not going to run into a lot of Beedrill and Jolteon in this playthrough. In fact, I don't know that we'll run into a single Beedrill or Jolteon in this playthrough. Obviously, we can see Bill's Jolteon. All right, there we go. Bellsprout was caught. What are we going to name this Bellsprout? I haven't had to come up with a nickname in like 4 days. A carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It uses its roots. It uses its root feet to soak up needed moisture. I'm gonna name this Bellsprout Venus because it's a Venus flytrap. That's another thing. If there's a particular Pokemon that you're fond of and you want me to nickname it if I catch it, by all means, leave that in the comments below, because if you can't tell, I'm terrible at coming up with nicknames, and that'll just help me have something ready to go in case I catch one of your favorite Pokemon. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, who are we going to take off the team? Sally, Henry, Pumpkin, Jerry, Chester. Snake. I'm going to take Jerry off the team, honestly. Because I know I really hyped it up. Nope, never mind. I'm sitting here thinking of Pumpkin. Someone's PC. I'm going to deposit Jerry for now. And we are going to withdraw Venus. And let's... Oh, I was going to say, see how many Pokemon we had in the box. Yeah. Save. Yep. It doesn't even tell you how many Pokemon are in there. Good lord, this game is broken. I just want to make sure, obviously, we're not anywhere close to hitting our limit on how many Pokemon we can hold, because we've only caught like 10, maybe. Heal up, blah, blah, blah. All right, we got Venus on the team. Let's take a look at it real quick. Nope. Venus, number 69. Nice. Vine Whip, Growth, and Wrap. That's good. Growth is a good move in this game because it raises your special, and since special hasn't been split into special attack and special defense, you get a boost on your entire special stat. So it's basically like a first generation Calm Mind, I guess you could call it, because it boosts your both the physical or the attack and defense side of the specific. Both the offensive and defensive capability of the special stat. There we go. Man, that was hard. I wonder if these are hikers. Let's switch Venus up front, see how she does. Because if they're hikers and they have Geodudes, we could finally get off some good hits. Everything we've had the entire playthrough has been resisted, which has been a real bummer. Hiker. Maybe they've got fighting types. Yeah, Machop. Unfort. But we're going to resist the fighting. Could have sworn poison resisted fighting. I'm really outing myself on this playthrough, guys. And since that did nothing, I'm going to switch into Pumpkin, which is Bug Flying, and I know for a fact that those resist fighting. I'm really confused, guys. Really confused. I thought I knew my type matchups. There's got to be something wonky with Karate Chop, right? It's not just me. Yeah, we'll switch into Venus. Venus will be good. That Vine Whip will be 4 times effective. I'm really confused. That's the super effective sound effect I like to hear. And there's no sturdy in this generation, so you can say goodbye, Geodude. Goodbye, tiny little meatball with arms. You worked hard. Not really. You were just easy. Sick burn. You're gonna see Bill first. Let's fight. Hiker wants to fight. Yeah, I know. He just said that. Onyx. Easy money. Easy experience. Look at that. Level 17. Oh. This kind of guy. All right, 4 damage. 4 damage. 4 damage. Okay. If I literally just caught Venus and got stuck in with Wrap and could not switch out and died, I was gonna be so salty. The saltiest thing you can imagine. Just the Red Sea. If you boiled it down and all you had left was the salt. That would be me. I need to get maybe I need to get Wrap on my Bellsprout. Teach it poison powder. And Wrap. Poison them. Lock them in with Wrap. Profit. Okay, now they're starting to give out some money. I can dig this. Alright, let's take on this trainer here. And then I think we might call it a day. Local trainers come here to practice. Youngster wants to fight. Earlier I was talking about Cyberpunk and how everybody was talking about how it's pretty buggy. I'm going to swap right the heck out of here. This is not a matchup I want to be in. I forgot how low my health was. Sally, let's do it. And I have long been, I say long, probably 5 or 6 years, been a patient gamer where I don't buy games on release anymore. It's usually $60 with a giant, day one patch, giant download, and I just prefer to wait till it's $5 to $10 and scoop it up and play through it at my own pace. I don't play a lot of multiplayer games, so I don't have to worry about being competitive or anything like that. Spiro. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay in, hit it with an Ember, try and take it down. In my drawer right now, I have a couple different Call of Duties that are probably 5 or 6 years old that I haven't played that I will eventually. I've got the very first The Last of Us, still in its original packaging. Haven't played it yet. I played Ratchet and Clank. That's another one of my GameStop binge that I played through this year. So, patient gamer, wait for the other people to find all the bugs and get the kinks worked out. Just not my style these days to buy them on release. But we are going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed episode number 6, can you believe it? We're up to 2 hands worth of episodes. But let me know, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.